So here's how you can finally succeed with dropshipping in 2023, because I'm going to be providing you guys a proven strategy that's been working for me for the last 6 years and has generated me over 8 figures with my dropshipping stores and my e-commerce stores. Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Mohsin, known as the e-com king, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a proven strategy so you can finally succeed with your dropshipping store in 2023. So what I'm going to be teaching you guys today and what you guys can expect from this video is I'm going to be giving you a small little mindset tricks that you need to establish, because if you're too emotional when it comes to dropshipping or any other business, you will not succeed. Then I'm going to be teaching you guys a brand new product research method that's untapped, and then I'm going to be teaching you guys a website design, what types of things you need to have built into your website to see the highest conversion rate. Then I'm going to be teaching you guys my brand new Facebook ad strategy for 2023, so you guys know exactly how to test products effectively and fast using this new ad strategy. And what I've also done to make this video even more effective is I've created a free Google Doc sheet. And when I say there's lots of information in there, I'll even put a preview on the screen of everything that you need to do in this video to see success. And you can follow it along step by step in written format. For you guys to get access to that free Google Doc sheet, we need to hit 3,000 likes on this video. And then it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description below. So if you're watching this video and you haven't quite seen success with dropshipping yet, and you're dying to see success, or you're on the sidelines and you're scared of starting, then you're definitely in the right place. Now, if you guys want to see the best results possible from this video, then you need to lock in, pay attention, put your phone on do not disturb mode, go into a quiet room where no one can distract you, and pay full attention to what I'm going to be teaching you in this video. With that being said, guys, let's get straight into this video. So guys, before I actually get into my proven strategy so you can finally see success with dropshipping and this mini free course, I want to show you some proof that this actually works. So as you guys can see on my computer screen, I'm inside of one of my Shopify dashboards, and you can see in the last 30 days this store's done £54,000, which is around about $60,000 to $58,000, so it's very, very modest. Now if we change this to this month, so we're currently in the month of April, we're on the 14th of April, you can see this current month, mid-month, we're at around about £31,000, which is around about $36,000 to $37,000. So if you times that by 2, that's roughly what we're looking to end the current month on. Now do bear in mind that this store's around about a 40 to 45% profit margin store, because it is a high ticket e-commerce store. Now just to prove to you guys that this is using the Facebook ad strategy that I'm going to be teaching you today, you can see the sales by social source is showing Instagram and Facebook, and also the sessions by social source. So that basically means that all the sales are coming from the majority Facebook and Instagram. So that shows you that I'm using the same strategy that I'll be teaching you today. I also want to show you year to date on this store, and you can see it's completely flat line, and that is really powerful. Why is that powerful? Because that means that this strategy is consistent, meaning that you're going to see sales consistently, because what you don't want is you don't want to be using a strategy where you're making good money one month, really bad money one month, because that's inconsistency, and that's not how you're able to run a profitable dropshipping store where you can quit your job doing it. You can't quit your job doing dropshipping if there's lots of inconsistencies, because that's just going to cause a lot of stress. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys some success that I'm seeing with this strategy, because I'm all about being transparent and honest with you guys. So now you guys have seen that, let's get straight into the strategy. First thing that I want to go over is the mental challenges you must accept before starting dropshipping, or that if you have started dropshipping, if you haven't accepted these mental challenges, you will not see success, period. Because the biggest problem when it comes to seeing success is your own emotions and thoughts. So the first thing that you need to accept when you start dropshipping is you will lose money, period. There's no way you're not going to lose money. I promise you this now. Even me, after generating 8 figures, I still lose lots of money. The only difference between me and you is I lose even more money than you, but it's all relative. So if you lose $1,000, I lose $100,000 or $10,000. Now, it will feel uncomfortable because you're not naturally designed to lose money as a human, as growing up in the system that we're raised in, but you are going to lose money, and I can't tell you any other way, and it won't feel nice starting off with, but you need to learn to accept it. The next thing that you need to understand, and this is probably one of the most important ones, is you need to be able to take action on your own thoughts. Now, a lot of people when they start drop shipping is they look at an idea, they look at a strategy, they want to use it, but then they're looking for validation. So they join Facebook groups, they join Discord groups, they're asking other people to validate their thoughts. If you're somebody that needs somebody else to give you validation, then you're not going to see success in any form of business. Now, the third thing is you will not see results straight away. Don't expect to start this strategy and in the first few days you're going to see lots of money. That's just not the case. You don't get paid per hour with drop shipping or any business. You're paid by the value you put in the marketplace. Now, value takes time, and it can also mean that you lose money on the way. So please understand that. So the last mindset challenge that I want to go over quickly before we get straight into the strategy is, if you're coming into this business expecting to make money very fast or very quickly, then you're going to burn out very fast because your expectations aren't realistic. And when you don't meet those expectations, you start to burn out. So let's get straight into what makes a winning product. As a dropshipper, your most important part of the business is your fulfillment and your product. So what does make a winning product this year? So offer friendly. You need to be able to sell a product that you can create multiple offers for. That could be ebooks, that could be buy one, get one free, that could be buy one, get an extra accessory for half price. The more offers your product can give you in terms of availability, the better chance you've got of seeing success. Because if your product has 5 offers, then one of those offers are going to work the best out of the 5. Now, if your product has 20 offers, whilst another product only has 5 offers, that means you're increasing the chances of finding a winning offer. Now, the next thing is content-friendly products. Can your product generate lots of good quality content like UGC, which is user-generated content, POV, point of view content, classic ECOM video ads on Facebook, loads of variation is what I'm talking about, image ads, carousel ads. Content is so important, especially with these new algorithms that these ad platforms are using, whether it be Facebook or TikTok. So if your product will be limited by content, then I would say stay away from it. Now, the last thing is the price range of your product. So I find that products that are priced between $19.99 and $59.99, and I'm talking in USD dollars, I find those work the best. Now, that's selling price, what you're going to sell your product for. That isn't what you're going to buy it for and how much it's going to cost you to buy it and ship it. So let's say, for example, it costs me $5 to buy and ship. Let's say then I sell it for $24.99. That's the price that I'm talking about. Any price between there, you're going to have the highest conversion, and it's more likely for it to become a winning product. Now, it's really important to understand that your product needs to be able to do 3x the margin. So let's say, for example, it costs you $5 to ship and buy. You need to be able to do 3x that price. So that would be $15. But another really good rule of thumb is you want to be making at least $20 per product after your costs. So now I'm going to be showing you guys a completely free untapped product research method to finding winning dropshipping products. Now, this strategy isn't the go to TikTok organic and search for TikTok made me buy it. This is the Facebook ad library method. So the first thing that you need to do is go to FB library, and I will leave it in the cheat sheet. Now, once you come here, I have given you the instructions here on the cheat sheet too, but I'm just going to show you on the ad library. The first thing that you want to do is change this to the United States. Now, you can change it to the United Kingdom or the other top countries by GDP, but I like to do the United States. Then once you've done that, you want to go to the filter next to it and sort it by all ads. So I either do all ads or credit. These are the two options that I do. For now, I'm going to set it as all ads. Then what you want to do is you want to come down here to where it says filters, and you want to add these filters: language, English, advertiser, all advertisers, platform, Facebook and Instagram, video and images. So you can either do video or images. I do both, but I do it separately as you can't do it together, unfortunately. And then where it says active status, I have them as active ads. Now, you can do it as inactive as well, but I like to have them as active. Then once you've done that, apply the filters. Now, before you start searching through the ads, you need to then go to the search bar and search for phrases like free shipping. I've even given you some other ones like 50% off, beauty tools, fitness, happy customers. These types of search phrases are going to show you e-commerce and drop shipping products. So now I've entered all that in. You can see now it's showing me over 50,000 results. And if we scroll through all of these ads, it shows me the date, the time, what platform they're on. But most importantly, it's showing me videos of drop shipping and e-commerce products. So now you're scrolling through the ad library, you should start to see some drop shipping products that you're familiar with. So like, for example, this one is a historical dropshipping product. If we keep scrolling down, you can see other dropshipping products like this shower head. This is a famous dropshipping product that I even use in my own house. So you should be seeing lots of dropshipping ads coming up. Now, it might take you a while to go through all of these ads, but you just want to go through the ones that grab your attention naturally. Now, after doing this for around about 10 minutes, I was able to find this ad right here from the Drain Blaster. Now, if I show you guys this, you can see it's a product that solves clogging for toilets or sinks. So it's an unclogging product. So it's a problem solving product for home improvement at home. Now, I've never seen this dropshipping product before. I don't know anyone that's shown it me before. So that's why I've chosen it. and there's other reasons why I like it, but you just want to look at videos that you think to yourself that I've never seen this before. I don't know any other drop shippers that are selling this. Those are always good things because you don't want to be selling the famous products like the shark slides, the flame humidifier, the back posture corrector. These are very saturated drop shipping products. So once you find a gem like this that fits our criteria, which I'll be going over in a minute, then that's what's going to help you pursue with a solid product. So the next thing that you want to do before I go over the product criteria, see if it's even available. So what you want to do is you want to go to the description and you want to see if there's a link to their website. So you can see it's took me to their website, and you can see here, this is the name they're calling it. They're calling it a powered plunger. So this is the name that we could go to AliExpress and search for. So you can see here, I'll search for air powered plunger. I've literally took it off the website and put it onto AliExpress, and guess what? I can find the product. It's right here. It's got 4.7 stars. It's got around about 406 orders. So that's why I've never seen it before, because it's a new drop shipping product. It's barely got any orders, but it's got enough orders to show me that it's got proof of concept. Now, the reason why you're using AliExpress is because it's the biggest directory for looking for drop shipping products. It doesn't mean that you're going to source your products from here. It just means you're going here to see if the product exists and it's actually a drop shipping product. Now, once you find out that your product is sourceable from AliExpress, which means it's a drop shipping product, you then want to ask yourself these questions. Number one, does your product solve a problem? Now, in my instances, this product does solve a problem. Now, not all dropshipping products and all winning dropshipping products have to solve problems, but that's one of the main criteria for winning dropshipping products. Now, you want to ask yourself the next question, which is, does my product bring happiness or entertainment to the end consumer? If the answer is yes, then that's a great thing. So you want to quickly try and work out what category your product fits into. And the reason why this is important is because it will help you create offers later on when we come to advertising it, because if you don't know what category your product falls into, you don't know the people that you're trying to solve. So in my instances, my product is a problem-solving product and a money-saving product. So why is it a money-saving product? Because you're going to have to stop paying plumbers to come out to unblock your toilet. So that's one case scenario. The next one is it's a problem-solving product. If you have got a clogged toilet, it helps unclog it with ease of mind. It's very easy, very hygienic, and very fast to do so. So now I understand what my product does for the end consumer. I can now move on to asking your friends or family or someone you know if they would buy your product. So for example, I could go to my mother, I could go to my father, I could go to my partner, I could go to them and say, look guys, would you buy this product and what are the reasons why? So you want to see what each person says to you. And why are you asking these questions? You want to know if somebody else would buy it apart from you because you might have a hidden agenda, and you want to also find out the reasons why people would want to buy it so you can use them reasons to sell the product as an offer on your website later on. So the next thing that you want to do for your product criteria after you've got feedback from your friends and family is go to Amazon and search for your product. And the reason why you're doing this is because you want to see what the reviews are like for your product. You can see here we've got some good star reviews, 4-star reviews, we've got 5-star reviews, 4.5-star reviews. And the reason why we're doing that is because Amazon is more credible when it comes to customer reviews than AliExpress and Alibaba, because you don't want to sell a bad quality product because you're going to get high returns, high chargebacks, and there's no point making money if your customers aren't happy. Now, the next thing that you want to do is head over to TikTok and search for your product name. Now, the reason why we're using TikTok now is to see the demand for the product on the TikTok platform to help validate if people are interested in this type of product. So you can see I've searched for a different phrase, toilet plunger. Now, the thing with TikTok is you might have to use different search phrases to find your product because TikTok's different to every other platform. So I worked out toilet plunger works really well for me to find my product. You can see videos here of my product, and you can see the 100,000 views, 3,000 views. Now, even if you find a video of a product that isn't the same, but it does the same solution, that's good enough. So it doesn't need to be the exact same product, but as long as the outcome is the exact same, that means it's the same person that would buy your product. It's the same consumer that would need to use your product for whatever reason. So you can see here, there's other videos with 100,000 views, 800,000 views, 60,000 views. So I can come to the agreement that there is high demand for this product. Now, let's say, for example, I search for loads of different search phrases. I'm finding videos that have only got a few thousand views. That means there's not that much demand on TikTok. Now, it doesn't mean that your product can't do well. well, but it does identify that there's a lack of demand on social media platforms like TikTok, and the people that spend time on Facebook and TikTok are very similar. Now, for those that are watching this video that want a faster option to find winning products and they want a paid option that's going to give them higher validations, then you can use a paid tool like Peakster. So as soon as you sign up to Peakster, you can go to winner section, and these are hand-picked winning products from experts like myself and my team. So let's say, for example, I want to choose this winning product. I can click on it and it's going to give me all the information for the product, like the AliExpress link, the Amazon link, and everything else. So these are hand-picked winning products by experts. Now, Peakster doesn't just finish there. You've also got the Facebook Ad Spy tool, which is like an ad library tool, but on steroids, because you can change it by comments, likes, sort by most comments, most viewed ads. You can't do that on the ad library. And you can also sort it by keywords and countries. So you've got loads of options here. And this is actually designed to show you only dropshipping winning products. So by using this Ad Spy tool, it is going to speed up the process. And you've also got Pinterest Spy. So if you want to try and find products on Pinterest and try them on Facebook or TikTok, you can do it using Peakster. And we've also got TikTok Ad Spy. I like to use TikTok Ad Spies like this to basically find winning products from TikTok and then test them on Facebook using the strategy that I'll be teaching you later. Now, one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful tool on Peakster is Track Store. So let's say you find a really good dropshipping store making loads of money, or you want to work out if it is making money, or let's say you find an e-commerce brand that you want to use to help you find audience research, because although you're a dropshipping store, you might find an e-commerce brand selling a very similar product or a different product catalog that is almost like for like. You can still use that audience research or data for your own dropshipping product. So what you can do is you can come to Peakster, add the Shopify URL here, and then it's going to tell you the turnover for the month. So you can see this store's doing $73,000 this month. It shows you their best sellers by incoming sales, the last orders by date and time, so you can see what they're selling live, so you can get an idea on what to sell, if it's worth selling it. It also tells you the advertisement platforms that they're using and when they're using them, and it also shows you the apps that's installed on their website. So this is all important information that can help you make decisions on what products or what niche products to get into. So as you guys can see, I'm tracking around about 5 different stores, and you can add them by adding the URL just here. Now, another really powerful tool is Product Explorer. Now, what Product Explorer is and how I use it is I'll go to the search bar and I search for the product that I want to sell or that I deem as a winning product. So I've typed in plunger and I found the exact same product that I found on the ad library, and it's showing me other dropshipping stores here that are selling it, and it's showing me how much money they're making, the monthly sales, the price they're selling it for, and the income that they've made. Now, for example, if I change this to slides, as in like the shark slides, you can see it's giving me other dropshipping stores selling the shark slides. And you can see here, you can sort it by most income, or you can sort it by least income. So you can see here, people are making money with this product, so why can't I? So this is a really good feature on Peakster to help validate if your product's making money for other dropshippers. So I just wanted to show you guys a paid option to finding winning products that's quicker and gives you more validations to see if it is a winning product. Now, Peakster is currently $19.99 a month, but it will be increasing anytime now to a lot higher prices. So make sure you lock in the price at $19.99 before it does increase and you miss out on a cheap price. So guys, before I move on to the next step of this strategy in today's video, I want to quickly go over something that you guys have been asking me about on social media, like Instagram and all my other social medias, which is, do you still offer mentoring? And yes, my company E-commerce Mentoring still offers mentoring, and it's a company that's been around for 5 years, but we've just been changing loads of things around to enhance the experience of all of our mentees. So I just want to give you guys a quick brief and preview of how the mentoring program works, just to give you guys an idea of what you can expect if you become part of the mentorship. I'm going to be honest with you guys, if you're not interested in any mentoring, you can skip to the next part of this video so you can watch the rest of the strategy. So e-commerce mentoring now offers 3 months worth of mentoring. So when you pay, you get 3 months worth of mentoring, and you get lifetime access to our premium Discord, which I'll show you in a minute. Now, the mentoring contains multiple mentors that teach you different strategies on different topics like paid ads, like Google ads, Facebook ads, website conversion, and we do group calls, group training. You also can do one-to-one calls with your mentors inside of the mentoring program as well. I'm also in the mentoring program. I do calls inside of the mentoring program like Q&As, teaching people my latest strategies as well. We also do expert podcasts as well. So I get other experts in the field onto a Zoom call so you guys can also learn from them. So I've got my business partner from my clothing brand, which is a multi-7-figure clothing brand, to come on a Zoom call and teach the students how to start a clothing brand from scratch. So I want to quickly show you guys what it looks like inside of the Discord. So this is the Discord here. Now we do have a free Discord. It's called E-commerce Mentor, and make sure you join the verified one. And we do have a free server, but if you're part of a student or you're part of the mentoring, you can see you activate these e-commerce mentoring exclusive channels. So you've got the ecom mentoring chat where we just do discussions with our students in here, in between the one-on-one calls and in between the group calls and the mastermind calls. And then you can see here scheduled calls. You can see EM stuck. So if you're stuck on something, we help you out in here, and you can see the mentors and I replying to students, helping them out with issues that they're going through. Then we've got the EM inner circle. Then we've also got get your first sale. So all of the students that are posted in here are students that are getting their first sales, and you can see loads of students every single day, every single week are getting their first sale, which is insane. Then we've got a Discord server here for the first 1K. So these are students that have just seen their first $1,000, which is insane. Then we've got EM first 100K. So this is showing all the mentors and students getting their first 100K. And then we've got the winning product section, the resource section. So posting PDFs, cheat sheets, loads of cool things inside of the Discord. Now, the crazy thing is the Discord's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is you get the mentoring. You're also going to get access to a video library that we're currently working on. So if you're a paid student, you'll always get access to it. We don't currently have it at the moment. We're in works on it, but as soon as it's released, all students will get access to it. And it's going to be a massive video library teaching you guys loads of different strategies. Mentoring doesn't just stop there, because you also get access to all of my networks, like my suppliers, my agency accounts that I use, or the agencies that I use for my ads. You get access to loads of different experts inside of the company that have wide networks in different fields. Now, you also need to understand that all the mentors inside of this company are all my previous students, and it's all documented on my YouTube channel. So if you are interested in the e-commerce mentoring program, as it is, in my opinion, by far the best in the industry, and just to really explain how powerful the program is, we get loads of people that come to us from other people that they've been to for mentoring, and then they come to us and then they get what they're looking for in terms of the expertise and the knowledge. So if you do want to apply, guys, there will be a type form like this in the description. So all you got to do is access the type form, click start, fill out the type form. If your application is successful through the type form, you will get the option to book a discovery call with the mentoring specialist to see if you're a good fit for the program and to see if you're really going to benefit from it, because we take on all types of people, beginners, experts. We serve all wide ranges of people. Now, once you do get the option to book a discovery call, we will expect you to pay $50 deposit. It is 100% refundable if you don't join the program. We only ask for it to show that you're committed to getting on this call and you don't waste our time. Now, if you do join the program, it will just get taken off the fee that you have to pay. And the fee for the mentoring program is up from $2,000 to $4,000. It just depends on who you are and what you need. For most beginners, it ranges from $2,000 to $3,000. If you're an expert, it can range upwards. So that's all I wanted to say for this part of the video, guys. If you are interested, you can just apply using the type form. There's no obligation for you to have to do this. If you feel like you need mentoring, then I can promise you this is the best place to get it done. So with all of that being said, guys, let's get straight back into today's video. So let's go over the website design that you need for your Shopify dropshipping store to see the highest conversion rates. So the first thing is we need to understand what type of store we're going to go for. Now, I would highly recommend that you go for a niche store. So a niche store is, for example, let's say I'm selling keyboards, or let's say I'm selling mouses or gaming keyboards. I'm only going to be selling that genre. Now, you can go to general niche stores, which means if you're selling gaming equipment, it can be all gaming equipment, or it can be sub niche to only one section of that niche. You can choose however you want to do it. Now, I like to do broad niche, meaning that if I'm selling in a certain niche, I'm doing all of that niche, not just a niche part of that niche, if that makes sense. So make sure you stick to niche stores. We don't want to go for completely general stores, as that sounds off and the wrong idea, and people will find our store less credible. So those are what we call the traditional dropshipping stores, and people can work them out very fastly. Now, we don't want to go for a one product store either, because that will imply long hours of work, redoing everything from scratch. Every time that we want to do a new product, we have to switch the store time and time again. So it's not an effective way of testing products fast, and the truth is, the faster you are at testing products out, the more likely you are to finding a winning product. Now, the second thing is your main product is all that matters. Notice that even though we are going for a niche store, we're focusing on one advertising product at a time. If you're a beginner, you do not want to be juggling multiple products at once. Focus on one product at a time and select fewer filler products to populate your store. You won't run ads to all of these simultaneously. So what I'm trying to say is you're going to have a niche store. You might have 10 products on there, but you're not running ads for every single one of them at each time. You might start with one product. If that flops, you move on to the next one on your store, the next one on your store, and then you can call it quits. We're just doing this to make the store fill out a little bit and to give us breathing room to test products quicker, because if we've got 10 products on our store and they're all in the same niche, if one flops, we can move on to the next one. We don't need to build another store. We can just get on it really effectively and fast. So guys, before you make your Shopify dropshipping store, make sure you check out my exclusive Shopify link in the cheat sheet or the description, because you will get 3 months for $3, meaning that you're only going to be spending $1 a month for 3 months instead of spending $30 a month, because that's the normal price of Shopify plans. And it also helps support the channel. So make sure you check it out in the description, because you're going to save over $80 by using my link, and you're also supporting the channel. And any future deals that Shopify does, it will be coming through my exclusive link. So now let me show you guys an example of a good dropshipping store versus a bad dropshipping store, so you know exactly how your dropshipping store should look and the features that should be in your store. So the product that I'm going to be using as an example is the premium keycaps. So these are what the product is. So make sure you understand what I'm showing you. So now when I show you the website, you understand what we're trying to look for. So this is a website. Now this is the bad dropshipping store, by the way. Now the reason why it's a bad dropshipping store is because it's very boring and it's got too many products. So you can see here they're selling all of these keyboards, but I think they've got way too many products listed on their website. Now the problem is when you list that many products on your website is the quality of product page goes downhill after the first few products. Because let's say you've got 30 products on your website like this, you're not going to have the highest quality for each product page, because over time it's going to slowly go down. Now this is meant to be one of their best selling products, and this is the product page. Now the product page is the most important part of your website, because that's where the traffic is going to go to. So you can see here, this is the name of the product. It's way too long, the product title. They've got reviews, they've got a product discount, they've got a little bit of an offer here to try and get you to buy more. They've got the options, and then they've also got these drop down menus to give you more information. And if we look at the product description, this product description looks like it's been taken off AliExpress or their supplier. It doesn't look like it's been custom made. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because there's no real offer on here. There's no real good imagery. There's nothing that's convincing me to buy this product. Although the website's minimal and some people might say that's good, to me it's boring and it lacks any conversion. Now if I show you this Shopify store, you can see a massive difference. Now like I said, the product page is the most important page, but even if we look at their homepage, there's a lot more color to it. There's a lot more depth to it. Their imagery is a lot nicer. You can see if we scroll down, everything has been done a lot more cleaner and a lot more nicer. And if we go to the most important part, which is their actual product page, you guys can see straight away a massive difference. It fills the website up a lot nicer. You can see it's a short but nice attention grabbing name. They've got these warranty symbols. They've got these secure payments. So you can see straight away it's building up a lot more trust with me, because I know they offer a 1-year warranty. They offer secure payments. They've also got upsells in here, so you can add extra keycaps. You can add switches, which the other website didn't. They've got shipping information. They've got warranty policy. These are the types of things that I want to know straight away. And you can see the imagery is a lot more congruent, a lot more colorful. So straight away, this looks a lot more appealing. And if we scroll down, you can see they've also got a video on their website demonstrating the product in action, which is very important. And if we keep scrolling down, you can see they've got beautiful imagery explaining the benefits of the product. Long lasting battery, new sound, new keycaps, all of the built-in materials and technology. Then they've got more imagery, which is a slideshow going over the product. Then they've got even more imagery going over the Bluetooth and the technicals of the product. You can see they're giving me loads more information in a way more compelling way, using imagery and using lots of color and using lots of different examples. They've got even another video here showing it, and they've also got reviews here at the bottom. Now, I'm not saying this website's perfect. I think it's a solid website, solid 8 out of 10. It's good enough to see success with dropshipping. But if we compare this one to the other one, you can see straight away just by clicking left to right, there's a massive difference. And if we scroll down, and then scroll down on this one, you can see a massive difference. This is how your drop shipping store should look instead of looking like this. Most people make their store look like this, and then they wonder why they can't get conversions. Now, my best recommendation for you guys is you want to see your biggest competitor's website in the same niche as you. That doesn't mean they have to be drop shippers. They could be e-commerce brands or private label brands, but you want to look at some big websites selling the same products as you because you want to use their websites as influence. Now, the best way to find your competitors' websites is by going to this website here called myips/ms/browse sites. Now, I will leave it in the cheat sheet. Now, what you want to do, once you come here, you want to go to where it says select IP, and you want to scroll all the way down. Once you've got Shopify's IP, which is here, Shopify Inc., you also want to go to where it says full, part, or website name. So once you come here, you want to type in your niche name. So as you guys can see, I searched for the phrase keyboards, and you can see all of these websites now are the top performing websites on Shopify based on IP ranking. So what you might want to do is you might want to open up all of these websites by hovering over it and clicking this little red icon, and then it will open up the website in a separate browser or a separate window. So you want to spy on all of these websites in your industry, and you just want to get inspiration from them, whether it be the imagery they're using, whether it be the layout they're using, but you just want to try and use it as a base frame to try and compete to in terms of quality of the website. Now, step 3 is play to your product strengths. If your product is a wow factor product, the main selling point will probably be your visuals. If your product is a problem solving product, which mine was, which was the toilet flushing product, it will be your copy and your ability to present the product as a solution to your problem. Keep that in mind and populate your page accordingly. So your product page is so important, but it will be designing depending on that problem you're solving. So remember when I was talking to you guys about at the start of the video, what category does your product fit into? This is why it's important to understand so you know what product page you're building for and who you're building it for. Now, step 4, the tools that you're going to be using. If you're going for a wow factor product, I'd recommend a Shopify 2.0 theme is all you need. It's more than sufficient to showcase your visuals, and you don't need to pay for a premium theme. If your main product is a problem solving product, then you should work on a dedicated landing page. For this, you could use things like Pagefly or Gem Pages, and you want to structure it directly on a Shopify theme according to your presence. For those that are wondering, how will I build a website like this or like this? Don't worry, I've got you guys covered. So when you guys come to the cheat sheet, there will be a link here or there'll be a link here, and it'll be teaching you step by step how to build this type of store or how to build this type of store. I'm not going to be going over it in this video because I'll make this video way too long. I just want to go over the structure overview, and if you want to watch an in-depth video on how to build a website, they will be linked here and here. Now, step 5 is all about the structure. For a problem-solving product, you should structure your landing page accordingly to the following key points. A, call out your audience by showcasing the problem that your product solves. B, reinforce the problem that you're enhancing and experience and why the most common solutions don't work. C, introduce your product and explain why your product is a better solution and what does it do differently. D, make an offer, add a money back guarantee, add free shipping, add a temporary discount, limited quantity offer, or complimentary product as a big discount, or offer an ebook, etc. E, add social proof by importing reviews from your supplier. No, you must make your page visually appealing. Don't use big blocks or text, many images in a row. Use bolded headlines and alternative between headlines, pictures, giffies, and no more text more than 4 to 5 lines. Now, step 6 is basically a repeat. If your product doesn't work in terms of the landing page, repeat this for a different product on your website, because remember, every product page on your website should be the same quality as any other product on your website. So if you've got 10 products on your website, they should all be the same quality in terms of visuals and the actual offer that you're giving them and the presentation of what you're trying to sell to people. So now I'm going to be showing you guys another website to really conquer in your brain how the website should be effectively done. So this is going over a mop to save you time and to save you money. So you can see they're using a name called the Original Spin Mop 360. So they're giving it a crazy exciting name. This isn't just the mop. This is the original. So they're telling you this is the original one, meaning that if you see any others on the market, this is the first one. Is it true? Probably not. Spin Mop 360. This is to make you think, wow, this is different to any other type of mop. So this is copywriting 101 in terms of getting you to be more appealed. They're giving you an offer, 40% off. You can choose your color. Join over 10,000 happy customers. This is them trying to build trust with you so you don't feel like you're buying off a company that's never sold to anyone before. Then they're going over the benefits of the product. Make cleaning easier. Clean high and hard to reach places. State-of-the-art engineering. Absorb water instantly. So they're going over why you need the product. What problem does it solve straight away? Then they're going over why should you buy from them instead of buying from anyone else. Then they go into FAQs. What can I clean them up with? So you want to answer people's questions that they're thinking about. So guys, you should now be in the position where you found the product that you want to test. You've built a niche store for it. And now we're going to be running some paid ads on Facebook to test whether or not the product is going to do well or it isn't going to do well. So this is the recommended testing strategy as of April 2023. So if you're watching this video slightly later on, you should be fine from 8 months after this video. So this is the Facebook ad strategy. Now the overview is Facebook ads are still the ideal testing method for most people. If you have the budget and don't want to create original content from scratch, make sure you have at least $1,000 to $2,000 for ads. If you don't have this budget, then make sure you save up and wait and come back later once you have the budget. Now the reason why you need this budget is because it's going to cost you $250 to test each product. So whether or not each product's going to do well, you'll be spending $250 to work that information out. So if you're going to test 5 products times this number by 5, that's how much it's going to cost you to test 5 products. Now Facebook ads is by far the best platform for most dropshipping beginners. So don't worry about TikTok for now. Don't worry about Google ads for now. Try this strategy. I will leave in the cheat sheet a TikTok ad strategy, but I don't want you guys really doing that yet. Just try Facebook ads out for now because it is the best strategy for most drop shippers because of the barrier to entry. Now, in terms of when it comes to creative needs, you're going to need 1 picture, 1 carousel, and 1 video. So a carousel is like a slideshow of images. So within 1 carousel, you need around about 3 to 5 different images. Now, I will be leaving a Google Drive example here so you can check it out. And this is the Google Drive example that I'm going to be giving you guys for the product example. And this is the same product that I've shown you throughout the video, which is the toilet flusher or the toilet plumbing product. Now I will be showing you these videos in a minute, but in terms of where I got these videos from, I got them from a company called Viral ECOM Ads. Now Viral ECOM Ads is the company that I've been using since the start of my journey to get dropshipping videos made for my TikTok ads and my Facebook ads. Now the package that you guys need is the split testing video ad package. As soon as you click this, you're going to be able to go to this website, and then you want to select between 1 and 3, so you can choose these 2 options. Thumbnail, yes you need it. Story ads, you don't need it. Once you've done that, they're going to ask you to send them the AliExpress link to the product and your logo and your website, and then they're going to create your videos. Now, it does take 1 to 3 days to get your videos back, but it is normally between 1 to 2 days when I order from Viral ECOM Ads. Now, Viral ECOM Ads is by far the most effective way of getting video ads done in terms of time consuming and in terms of effectiveness in terms of testing products out. Because if you're going to do this yourself, it takes a lot of time, and the skill involved to creating these videos can take time. Now, I'm not saying you can't create these videos on your own, because you can, and I will leave a link to a video in the cheat sheet teaching you step by step how to create your own video ads by using content online, but it does take a lot more time, and if you've not got much time, then that can be an issue for you. So if you want to save time and you just want to get good quality videos you don't need to worry about, I'd highly recommend Viral ECOM Ads out. Make sure you use my link in the description because you will get 20% off your first order. Now, talking about Viral ECOM Ads, this is the split testing package that I got for my product. So you can see there's 4 variations of my product. So if I open up this one, you can see this video is the first variation of my product. You can see here it's a fast motion problem solving identification video showing you how the product works with text, and there's also music, but because of copyright reasons I will not be playing the music. And then you can see this is another video, so this is a split testing package, so it's another example of the video showing the traditional way of unclogging the toilet doesn't work, showing you that if you're using air pressuring it works a lot more effective, and it shows you the reason why it's a lot more effective. So you can see there's 4 different videos here, so you can split test them. And I've also received 1 thumbnail, so the thumbnail is what you use for the video, which I'll show you later. And I've also received an image ad because I'm going to be reusing image ads. So those of what I've received from Viral ECOM Ads, and this is what I need to set up my Facebook ads. So that brings us on to creating our first campaign. So step 1 is the testing setup. So we're going to be using an ABO campaign with 5 different ad sets. Each ad set should include only 1 interest that is highly correlated with your ideal customer. Now, before you start setting up your Facebook ads, guys, guys, I'd recommend that you listen and read all of this in the cheat sheet. You can see how long and in-depth this is. We've really put a lot of time and effort into it. But don't worry, I'm going to be showing you now how to do it step by step. So make sure you open up an ads manager so you can see this is my ads manager here. And you can see I've created 2 campaigns. So these are the 2 campaigns that I'm going to be showing you how to create. Now, for those that are wondering if you get ad account bans or you get ad account issues, you can use companies like Scale Affinity, as they are agency ad accounts that I don't have issues with. So that's only for people that have issues with ad account bans or ad account scaling issues. So if you have those 2 issues, make sure you check out the link in the description or in the cheat sheet to the company that I use for all of my agency ad accounts. Now, if you're not having any issues, you don't need an agency ad account. You only need it if you're going to go through ad account issues or you're going through scaling issues. So with all of that being said, let's make our first campaign. So all you want to do is you want to hit the create button here in green. And once you do that, it should show you a page like this, which shows you your campaign. So you want to call your campaign product name ABO test. And then you want to click as the objective sales, and then you should create a ad set. So once you create your first ad set, you want to call it e-packet, the interest name. Now, you won't know what the interest name is yet, so you're going to come back to this later on. Then you're going to do conversion location as website. You're going to do maximize number of conversions. Conversion event is going to be purchase. Make sure you've got a pixel installed. And then if we keep scrolling down, the daily budget is going to be $10. Now, the start date should be the following day midnight. So you want to set this up for the following day midnight. Now, once you've done that, you want to go to where it says create new audience and you want to enter the locations here. Now, the locations are going to be the e-packet countries. So these are all the e-packet countries that I target. I will leave this list in the cheat sheet so you can just copy and paste it. So if you come to here, you can see these are the countries. So once you come here, you can click edit, you can click browse, and then you can click add locations in bulk. You can click select countries, and then you can copy and paste them here. Now, if you've already got them in your ad account, then you can just select them. Then age is going to be 21 to 65. Gender is going to be all. Now, if your product is a female only product, change it to female. Then detailed targeting is where we need to start thinking. So my product is a plumbing product, or my product is associated with the form of plumbing. So I've literally done plumbing as my interest. So you can see I've scrolled back up and I've changed the interest ad set name to plumbing and construction, as that is the correlated audience to my product. If your product is a beauty product, you might want to go for things like beauty brands. You might want to go for things like influencers like Kim Kardashian. So you need to think really logical about the interest that you choose. Does your interest correlate with the audience? You need to really think with logic here. You don't need to overcomplicate it, guys. As long as it meets the audience that you're selling to, don't overthink it, just select it. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys this cool feature in Peakster whilst we're talking about interest. So if you go to Audience Builder, as long as you've got an active subscription with Peakster, you can actually get interest created from Peakster themselves. So let's say, for example, I'm selling a beauty product. I can click beauty, and then it's going to give me some examples of interests that I can use. So all of these interests here, I can use. You can go to Quick Start and you can change it to brands. So you can use these ones. You can use website and pages. You can use societies. You can use public figures. All of these here are valid interests that you can use in the Facebook campaigns. The next thing that you want to do is make sure that languages is on all languages. And then where it says placements, you want to do advantage placements recommended. Now this works really effectively. And then where it says audience definition here on the right, as long as it's above 1 million, then you're good to go. Now, once you've done your first ad set, you want to create your first ad, and the ad name is going to be image ad, because remember, we're doing an image ad, a video ad, and a carousel ad. So the first one's going to be called image ad. And then once you've done that, you want to select your Facebook page and your Instagram account. And then where it says ad setup, you want to do create ad, and you want to use manual upload. And then where it says manual upload, and then where it says format, you're going to click single image or video. Once you've uploaded your first image, it will say media review in progress. They do that with every image to make sure it meets their policy. So as long as yours doesn't have any red flags, it's good to go. You want to select it and click next. And then you want to go to where it says original recommendation. So you can see here feeds, in-stream videos. You want to hit original, streams and apps. You want to click 9:16. And then here you want original recommended. Then once you've done that, it will tell you about advantage creative, so you can optimize it. Now, I will be honest with you guys, you need to do this manually manually under review for your own product. So maybe some of you guys might want this all on optimization. Maybe by using this feature, it will make your creatives better, but you'd have to look through this manually yourself by coming to the right hand side and searching through each one and seeing if it's made a better variant of your creation. If it hasn't, turn it off and just click done. Now, once you've done that, you want to scroll down to where it says primary text, headline, and description. The first thing you want to do is go to call to action and change it to shop now. By scrolling down, you'll see shop now. So where it says primary text, this is going to be like your ad copy. So this is going to be like the copy where it's going to be long format to try and get people enticed to buying your product. So this is where you want to be writing between 3 to 6 lines of compelling copy of trying to get people to want to buy your product or to go to your website. Now, what you can do to create good copies is by going back to the ad library, searching for your product name or searching for competitors that you found and looking at their ad copy. Now, I'm not telling you to copy and paste it because that's not good. I'm telling you to look in terms of using it as a template. So for example, unclogged toilets, sinks, and showers are moving with just a push of a button. So we could restructure that in terms of how we want it written to sound more compelling. So you're just using it as a structure and you want to rewrite it or add to it to make it sound better. Now, what you can also do to create good ad copies is by going back to Peakster if you've got a subscription, and you can see if you go to AI content generator, you can go to Facebook ad copy and click select. So once you've selected that, all you need to do is put the product name in here and put a few key features here. So literally all you need to do is add like 3 to 5 different key features. You can see the key features I've added here, and then click write for me and it will create you a Facebook ad copy. So as you guys can see here, it's just created me this ad copy. So you just want to quickly read this to make sure it all makes sense. And if it does, you just want to quickly copy it, go back to Facebook, and you can enter your copy here. Now, you don't need to have it this long if you don't want to, but I find with image ads, the longer the text like this, the better, as it's only an image and you need description to kind of fill out the missing information. Now, when it comes to videos, you might only want it as 1 paragraph or let's say 3 liners, but for images, you want it a little bit more in depth because again, people are only seeing an image. So where it says headline, you want to put 3 to 5 words that are catchy, creates curiosity or creates trust. So you can see in this instance, I've put 500 happy customers because I want this to build trust with the viewer. So where it says description, I always put limited stock plus free shipping. You don't have to do that, but that's what I like to do. Call to action, we've already filled out. Website URL should be the product page for your product. It shouldn't be the home page. It should always be the product page. You want to put it there. Now, once you filled in your product page URL, you want to scroll down to where it says URL parameters. Now, these are called UTMs. This helps track where your sales are coming from, because with iOS 14, the tracking is terrible on Facebook unless you're using expensive softwares. But because you're a beginner, the best way to counter spending loads of money on software is by using UTMs. Now, all you need to do is go here, click build URL parameter, and you just need to fill this out. Now, I'm not going to go into it right now, but in the cheat sheet, I will give you a screenshot of exactly what you should be putting in each one of these. And then that's how you're going to create your URL parameter. Now, how URL parameters work is once you get an order on Shopify, if you click on the order, it will show you a URL parameter so you know which ad set has given you that sale, so you can work it out. So once you've done that, guys, you want to have a look at the advanced preview because you want to see if it looks good on the majority of the platforms you're going to be advertising on. So you can see all of the placements here. Now, you want to make sure it looks good on the majority. Now, some of them will not look good. Some of them will just look weird, but don't worry about it. As long as 80% of them look good, that's completely fine. And here they all look good to me. So then we can advance on. Now, your first ad should be created. And what you want to do is hit these 3 little dots and hit duplicate. And once you've duplicated it, you want to go on to the next one and call this one video ad. Now, all you're doing here, guys, is you want to scroll down, go to manual upload, go to single image or video, and you want to add media, and you want to add a new video or the video that you've got created. Now, once you've added your video, you want to go to edit media, you want to go to edit video, and then you want to go to where it says thumbnail, manual, and then you want to upload the thumbnail picture. So you can see in this Google Drive, I have got a thumbnail image. So I'm going to upload this as the thumbnail for this video. Now, once you've done that, guys, you want to add the primary text again. Now, you can reuse the one that you've made from the previous ad, but I would recommend that you make different ones for each ad just to see which one is the most effective. So you can add a new primary text here. You can add a new headline here. The description that I keep the same. The call to action is always going to be shop now. The URL is always going to to be the same, and then you need to create a new URL parameter. Then once you've done that, guys, duplicate another ad. So you should have 3 ads under one ad set, and then you're going to call this one carousel. And then once you've done that, you want to scroll down, choose manual upload again, and then you want to go to where it says carousel, and then here you want to go to add cards, and then you're going to add an image card. Now then you're going to select your image, click continue, and in total you should have between 3 and 5 cards. So you can see add card, add image card, and then you can add another image card. Now you're going to have between 3 to 5 image cards. Now where it says add music, you want to get rid of this. Where it said add card of profile picture, I have that turned off. So I only have automatically show best performing card turned on. Primary text, again, you're going to create a new one. Call to action is going to be shop now. URL is going to be the same. The only thing that's going to be different is you're going to have 3 to 5 different images in the carousel. Now once you've done that, guys, you should have 1 image ad, 1 video ad, and 1 carousel ad. And once you've done that, you want to go back to the ad set level, hit duplicate, and you want to duplicate this 4 times. Now once you've duplicated this 4 times, that means you should have 5 including the original. And then what you want to do is you want to go to the next ad set, and you want to scroll all the way down to where it says interest, and all you're changing, guys, is the interest. So this one is the Home Depot retailer. The first original one was plumbing, remember. So I'm going to go back up, change the ad set name to that interest name, get onto the next one. I've changed this one to Dettol, which is a cleaning company. Move back on. The next one's going to be called Cleaning Agent. So all you're doing in each different ad set is you're just changing the interest. So you should have 5 different interests per ad set with 3 different ads. And each ad's going to be the same in each ad set. So you've got 3 ads here. The same 3 ads here are going to be in all of them. And they should all be in the same ones as long as you've duplicated the ad set like I showed you. So now your screen should look like mine. You've got your campaign name here. This should be turned on by toggling it, and then you should have these ad sets here, which is 5, and then ads, you should have a combination of 3 per ad set. So that's how it should look. So let's move on to day 1. So this is basically the first day of your ads running and spending the full budget. After your ads start running, don't touch them for 24 hours. Come back after your first 24-hour cycle and turn off any ad sets that have a CPC higher than $1.50. CPC stands for cost per click. Replace the ad sets that you turned off with new ones with new interests. So for example, let's go back inside of the ads manager. Let's hypothetically say it's been 24 hours. I'm going to select the campaign, go to ad sets, change the column. So to get CPC, you do need to customize columns, and then you can go through here and add CPC. So you can see here CPC, click save preset, and now you can see the column here, CPC. Now any of these ad sets that I've got $1.50 and above, you're going to turn off. So let's say hypothetically this one says $1.50 after 24 hours. I'm going to click turn off. Let's say this one has $1.50. I'm going to turn this one off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this ad set and replace the 2 that I've turned off. So I've turned 2 off, so I need to replace 2. So all you're going to do is hit duplicate, change this to number of copies. You're going to change it by 2 and then click duplicate. And with the 2 new ones that you've duplicated, all you're changing is the interest to a new interest that you haven't tried before. And a good way to find out interest is you can go to the interest section of Facebook and click suggestions. It's very important that you repeat this verification for every new ad set that has ran for 24 hours. This prevents you from spending money on clicks that will most likely be too expensive to become profitable. If an ad set has CPC lower than $1.50, let it run for another 48 hours. Step 3, which is day 3, turn off any ad sets that did not make a sale after running for 3 days. Allow the ad set that did make a sale to run for 2 more days. So go back to the ads manager, go to where it says purchase here. So you're going to see website purchase. The ones that don't have purchase, turn them off. The ones that do have purchase, don't turn them off. Let them run for another 2 days. So step 4, day 5, turn off any ad sets that are not profitable after running for 5 days after break-even ROAS. So if it's above your break-even ROAS, it's not profitable, you need to turn it off. So how do you work out your break-even ROAS? Go to a website called Dropship Toolkit. It's completely free. Add your cost of goods. Let's say I'm selling the product on my website for $29.99. I'm going to add $29.99 here. And then you can see here B.E ROAS. So if you go back to the ads manager and go to where it says purchase ROAS, return on ad spend, it's going to give you that number. So make sure you work out your break even ROAS, which is here, and go back into the ads manager and make sure the ones that are running are meeting your break even ROAS. So step 5, which is the final check. If you've spent more than $250 in total for the product product and no ad set got past the ROAS check on day 5, move on to a new product. So this is really important that you're strict. Do not get attached to your product. If you log onto your Shopify analytics and you've not got above $250 or you've got over your break even, you need to cut the product out. If you're not break even or you're not profitable, you must try another product. Step 6, scaling setup. Take your ad set that are the most profitable after day 5 and duplicate them 4 times into a new campaign, your scaling campaign. Test different budgets for these duplicates. Performance varies from product to product. Test between $5 a day to $25 a day. Keep increasing the budgets by 20 to 30% every 4 to 5 days, as long as your ad sets remain above the break even ROAS. So let me show you guys how to do that. So let's go back to the original campaign, which is this one here. Let's say we go into the ad set section. Let's say cleaning agent is our only profitable ad set. That means we can scale it. So what I will do is I'll hit duplicate. I'll go to where it says new campaign. I'll call this campaign scaling and then call it ABO and then the product name. And then I'll go to where it says number of copies. I'll change it to 4 and then hit duplicate. Now, once you've done that, you should see a new campaign. It should be called the interest name, scaling, and then the product name. Now, once you've done that, you want to go inside of the campaign. You want to go back to your ad set level and you want to make one ad set, for example, $15. So this one's called the same as any other one. The only difference is $15. This one's called $20. This one's called $10. This one's called $5. So everything's the same in the ad set level. The only thing that I'm changing is the budget. So this one's 15, this one's 20, this one's 10, this one's 5. Now, the reason why we're doing this is to see how profitable we can be on the spend. So let's say, for example, we've originally started spending $10 a day. Remember, each ad set originally was spending $10 a day. Let's say we can get the same amount of sales, but with $5 a day. That means you're cutting your spend down by $5. Let's say you're going to get more sales by spending an extra $5. So this is what we call budget testing to see which is the most effective for your product. And I can't stress this enough. Remember, keep increasing the budget by 20 to 30% every 4 to 5 days, as long as your ad set remains above the ROAS to break even. Now, this is a really important key note. Do not neglect your testing campaign once you start scaling. Keep testing new audiences and scaling the ones that pass the testing checks. If you neglect your testing campaign, your product will reach a dead end. If your scaling campaigns stop working and they won't last forever, you need to keep cycling new audiences. So what this basically means is inside of the ads manager, you should not be turning off the testing campaign. If you've got a scaling campaign, that means your testing campaign should always be turned on and you should be trying new audiences by interest in there. You should be trying new creatives in there. This campaign should never die as long as you're breaking even. If you stop breaking even, then you can kill this campaign off. But as long as you're breaking even, you should be trying loads of new interests. Now, the amount of interests that are out there for Facebook is endless. So for you to get through all of them would take a lot of time. So guys, that was my mini free course on how you can finally succeed with dropshipping step by step with a proven method that I use to see success. Now, I hope you guys have found this really valuable. I hope you guys are able to use this strategy for your dropshipping products. And remember, if you feel like some parts of the video were thin, all of the relevant information and videos will be in the cheat sheet, so make sure you check it out. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button. Let me know what video you want to see next, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.